A vital component of organizational effectiveness, openness, and compliance is record management. Record management aims to manage record inside an organization effectively and efficiently through their full life, from creation to disposal. The objective of this assignment look at an organization's annual record keeping volume by examining it a day-by-day operation. Okay, for history. The introduction of electricity to Malaya at the turn of the 20th century can be linked to small Ting community in Rawang, Selangor, which has the first record of power production. A total of 34 power stations with a combined generating capacity were finally acquired by LPP. LPP is a Lembaga Elektrik Pusat or renamed Lembaga Elektrik Negara, which is LLN on 20 June 1965. The country telecom sector will experience a game changer as a result of the TNB entry in the high-speed broadband market.
This is organizational chart of TNB Malaysia. We have TNB leadership team, TNB CEO and executive team, and TNB organization and TNB research. TNB has a branch in almost every state in Malaysia except Sarawak because they use Sarawak Energy Berhad. Okay, we move to the type of organization. First is TNB is a state-owned company in charge of producing, transferring, and distributing power over the whole nation. The main responsibility of TNB is to make sure the residential, commercial, and industrial users in Malaysia have a steady and dependable supply of power. To supply the country's electrical needs, the firm runs a number of power facilities using thermal, hydroelectric, and renewable energy sources. Second is the company is a Malaysian top energy utility throughout the whole value change of production, transmission, distribution, and retail with 67 years of expertise. The experience of working for TNB has led us toward building a performance and growth-driven culture based on building trust and relations, beginning our journey by looking at the respective strengths and that already made us a great entity. Third is TNB goals is to become more than just a typical power provider by developing the knowledge and capacity to provide a range of other services, some of which might not even be in the energy sector. And lastly, we have the company is repeatedly demonstrating progress toward its goal of becoming a major participant in the global energy market. The strategy plan was developed after thorough examination of our four global trends, including shift of economic power to Asia, technological disruptions, the loss of access to cheap finance, and increasing regulatory change, with as a significant influence on the utilities business.
Okay, next is types of records. First is annual report. An extensive known as an annual report is often created by a business or organization to give stakeholders a broad picture of its financial performance, success, obstacle, and long-term goal for the year. Second types of record is agreement records. An agreement is a sign of two or more people consent to one another. It occurs through an offer and an acceptance and represents a coming together of the mind with a shared goal. A last type of record is accounting records. Financial information about financial transaction flow and financial position is recorded, kept on file and reproduced by an accounting system.
Okay, now we move to the record management issues. First is information overload and lack of time. The digital era is characterized by increasing data handling, leading to data overload and time constraint. Understanding the issue is crucial for overcoming this challenge. Identifying data sources and purpose is essential for creating new procedures and ensuring employee comfort with data. Developing an RM plan is essential for reducing information overload and ensuring employee satisfaction. Second, we have data accuracy and integrity. Data accuracy is crucial for decision making in business. SAC ensures reliable information capture, storage, access, analysis, and dissemination. AI can help manage and maintain record automatic production, validation, and deletion, ensuring data is kept properly, safely, and honestly. AI's role is to ensure data integrity and decisions making in the growing number of records. Mm, the third one, we have maintaining compliance with regulation. Organization policies safeguard businesses by addressing and privacy security dams. Companies must understand, use, and know who handles RM implementation to comply. Tracking staff and consumer data is crucial for maintaining compliance. Clarifying goals and objectives for record management is essential, as well as staying updated on a development. And the last one, we have tracking the production of records. Records keeping is crucial for business to ensure accessibility and security of digital assets across multiple locations. To achieve this, company must use security software that enable remote management and accessibility of digital assets. Finding the right balance between security and accessibility is essential for effective record management.
6 key in developing an IRM program. Hello, my name is Siti Aisyah Priti Osman. I will present on 6 key IMR program. First, restructuring existing system. It has 3 points: reviewing and revising legislation and policy, determining resource requirements such as facility and staffing, reviewing and revising organization, policy, and structure. Reviewing and revising legislation and policy. As you can see in the slide, there are 2, law and rule. So we talk about law first. Record law should create a record management organization that will be in charge of managing government service record for the duration of life cycle. The archive organization should be public organization in charge of local and national record. The law should guarantee public access to the institution holding and safeguard the right of people and group, given the institution program and its accomplishment of the goal public examination. For the role, it has 5. The role defined between action office, information manager, record manager, archivist, information technology manager. Reviewing and reversing organization policy and structure. Organization must review current law and regulation, government information and record management, including data protection and privacy law. By staying updated on legal requirement and industry best practice, they can ensure compliance with the latest revision. Collaboration with legal expert and compliance officer help identify and address any policy gap. Additional aligning the record management unit authority and duty with other departments ensure a cohesive approach to information management. If you see on the slide, there are 5 points in determining resource requirements, such as facility and staffing. First, evaluate staffing need. Qualify staff if insufficient higher training program and upskill, well-trained and skilled workforce, regular training and development. Effective management of information and record relies on well-trained and skilled workforce. Organizations including TMB must assess their staffing need and ensure they have qualified employment with knowledge of record management, data governance, and archival procedure. Accredited staff is essential for adhering for record management rule, handling document effectively, and ensuring data security. If the current workforce is insufficient, the MB should consider hire individual with the requirement expertise or investing in training program to existing employee. Keeping the workforce updated on latest information management technique through training and development opportunity exchange the overall effectiveness of the information and record management program. Equipment and material: 5 folder, box, shelving, computer equipment and software program, office furniture. Determining resource requirements such as facility and staffing. 4 financial resource. Successful information and record management program rely on sufficient funding. It's crucial to allocate enough money to smooth record and archive management. This department should have its own budget to prioritize effective and cost-efficient administration. Basic archive service should be accessible to all users without cost. While generating revenue is important, it should compromise the main objective. Maximizing revenue for event and program help fund the institution activity without sacrificing its goal. If you see in the slide, it shows the following activity that can reasonably be considered fit for money generation. Organizing and controlling record. Efficient system for managing incoming and outgoing letter is crucial for TMB. It should profitably receive incoming letter and direct them to the right staff for the response. involving collaboration among departments. The system should enable easy collaboration, allowing multiple specialized or managers to contribute to inform the response. A user-friendly typing tool should be simplified, correct, polished, and accurate reply. Additionally, the system should ensure timely delivery of outgoing mail and organize both income and outcome letter for easy retrieval. This system should exchange communication with client and stakeholder, improve response time, and maintain better response record, ultimately increase efficiency and customer service. If you see in the slide, there are steps involved in organizing and controlling record. Managing the creation, maintain, and use of file. For proper information and record management, managing file correctly is essential, like the slideshow. Producing file, keeping record, employing file, backup, and recovery. Keep and get rid of all and unvalued record. Implementing and maintaining preservation measurement. Implementing an uphold preservation strategy is crucial for preserving priceless record and guarantee their ongoing integrity and accessibility. Preserving document against deterioration and destruction and loss in the main goal of preservation production. Let examine the essential product for carry out and continue the preservation. First, inventories and evaluation. To start, made through a inventory of all record to find any priceless or historical significant item that should be preserved. Determine the necessary preservation procedure by evaluating the state of each record. For record that needs specialist care, conservation or need. Expert in conservation can restore ruined paper, sturdy material, and protect priceless relics. Number 2. Using effective preservation technique. Select the most appropriate preservation technique for each category of record based on assessment. Climate control storage, carefully handling, and conservation treatment for damaged material are a few examples of physical preservation technique. To prevent loss due to technique obsolescence, develop backup and data migration plan for digital record. Third, environment management. To shield physical record for change, temperature, hardening, and light exposure, keep the storage space steady. The risk of mold and pest damage is lower in climate control storage facility, which also help prevent degradation. 4. Maintain the handling. To reduce physical damage during access and use, teach employee the right handling procedure. Establish the procedure for retrieval and reserving of record and encourage the wear of gloves while handling the delicate document. Number 5. Conservation methodology. For record that need specialist care, use qualified conservator, expert in conservator can restore ruined paper, sturdy material, and protect priceless relic. Number 6. Digital preservation and digitization. To reduce handling and increase accessibility, digitize physical records that are susceptible to abuse or are often accused to maintain the long-term integrity and accessibility of digital assets. Implement digital preservation measurement. This includes the choosing file format that widely accept and routine data movement. Number 7. Disaster recovery and preparedness. Create a disaster preparedness plan to protect record in the case of catastrophe of natural disaster. Establish recovery procedure to minimize loss and retrieve the data in the event unplanned of event. 8. Quality assurance and monitoring. Keep an eye of any indicator of deterioration or potential danger by routinely check the state of safe record. Implement quality control procedure to guarantee the preservation technique are efficient and that record are handled with care. Developing emergency plan to protect record. Emergency plan ensure the safety of record during emergency or disaster such as flood, fire, or earthquake. Company create policy and procedure to prevent harm to employee and resource. Both agency and archive institutions should create emergency plan with regional or centralized office having their own plan. The organization must identify the essential record as part of emergency planning, ensuring their functioning remains secure. In the slide, show the element of emergency plan. Identifying and protecting vital record. To conserve priceless information, archive storage facility should be kept to the highest environmental and physical standard. Regulate hardening and temperature. Regulated lighting in a storage space for all record. Significant storage bin including box and file folder. Secure access to storage space to guard against record loss and destruction. Managing record in record center. System upkeep is crucial component in management of current record. First, keeping tab on record used to document the production, usage, and disposal of current records such as registration and logs. Second, organizing the production and management record, including letter, mail, and form. Third, controlling file creation and usage. 4. Guaranteeing the regular deletion of outdated document and the transfer of record from current to semi-record storage. Developing and maintaining record center facility. The record center duty included compile and manage any record that are retired from existing record system, regardless of format. The MBA also need to offer an informational service based on record and eliminating all record in compliance with disposal schedule by transferring, storing, and retrieving record according to disposal schedule. The disposing of record are indicated by the schedule. Acquiring and receiving archive. Archive institution can purchase archive from external organization, and this strategy should be integrated into their board program. The plan should outline the cover resource, establish a timeline for surveying and valuing material, and complying with relevant archive legislation. Government organizations like the National Archive may be required to procure value privately product archive document. Non-government sources archive, including entire group or font, are also considered. The goal is to preserve our national treasure archive alongside official one and ensure access to research facility before transferring content to the unarchived. The original author or owner should be consulted and treated appropriately. The worth and relevance of private document, the nation history are evaluated, and the National Archive set assessment standard and practice decision. Providing public access to archive. Archive material must be preserved and accessed to the public, and researchers through public fund archive institutions, citizen corporation, and government employees should have access to archive. The reference room reputation depends on how well the researchers are supported by knowledgeable and quarters staff. Strict law must be followed in research room to protect archive and prevent misuse. User must provide their real name and track the material they access. Archive should be monitored when taken out, and user-created documents should be accurately replaced. Overall, archival institutions aim to preserve and provide access to valuable documents while ensuring best practice and user certification. Supporting and sustaining the RMP. Promoting record services to the government and the public. A well-functioning record and archive institution is vital for effective organization business management, particularly in public sector. Record play a crucial role in government operating, policy development, public service, and reform program. They ensure the accountability and serve as evidence for senior management, auditor, and citizen. Record and archive manager must empathize the value of record keeping and encourage its use to serve government and public effectively. Maintaining regular contact with record development office is crucial in promoting efficient service with the organization. Promoting education for record and archive personnel. Organization is responsible for hiring and educate employees in record management. Training should cover relevant law, procedure, and policy. Emphasizes on importance of document and archive. Clear policy should be provided in consistent handbook along with regulate for design and instruction for proper implementation. Like the slide show, the point on developing and expanding the record and archive profession. To achieve a successful integrated record management program, TMBs must value and recognize the skill of its staff in record and archive management. Providing proper education and training is crucial for efficient record management system. Collaboration and clear responsibility dissolve boundaries between roles, leading to effective information handling and compliance. TMB leadership must support staff development and motivated through regular evaluation, meeting, and organization program. Embracing an integrated approach enable better decision making and future planning with motivate workforce and efficient management.
In conclusion, record management is the effective and thorough oversight of all of an organization records, regardless of the format they are stored in, from the time they are created until they are finally disposed of. Record management means ensuring that important documents that document an organization operation and have legal, financial, administrative, or historical importance are safeguarded and accessible while methodically destroying irrelevant documents. That's it from me. Thank you.